Hey, it's Simon again, glad you're here. I've got something to lift your mood. Today I'll show you one of my favorite trading strategies. It's simple, logical, and works great in practice. This video is for everyone, whether you're already in the market or just taking your first steps. My name is Simon, I've been in trading for over 10 years, and here I'll walk you through where to start, what to pay attention to, and how to move step by step to get into real practice. All you need is your phone. I'll explain everything in the video, and if you want, I'll help you join my community and get involved. And one more thing. Imagine being able to watch a trader's moves in real time, see trading ideas, understand the logic behind decisions, ask questions, all without overwhelm or complicated jargon. I've built a trading community with tons of active members. Every day I trade live, show my entries and exits, and explain exactly why I do what I do. This format allows you to observe, analyze, join the discussion, and apply what we cover. No theory for the sake of theory, just real practical stuff. Access is open now. Click the link in the pinned comment to join in. Let me show you a couple of techniques. Today I'm watching the market move and I want to share how I think when I look at a chart. It's all based on personal experience and simple observation. This is not advice or instructions, just an example of how you can start engaging your thinking when looking at numbers and lines. Let's begin. On the screen you can see that after a sharp rise the movement has slowed down. It reminds me of a car easing off the gas before a turn. This kind of moment can suggest that the mood of participants is beginning to shift. Pauses after strong moves often hint that things might be about to change. That's exactly when it's worth paying closer attention. The chart reached a point where similar slowdowns happened before. You can see that the line started to behave differently here, more actively. When the chart starts acting differently in the familiar zone, it can be a signal that change might be coming. After the rise, the line seemed to slow down and slightly shift direction. It gave me the sense that there might be a change in trader sentiment. There are areas where the chart behaves in similar ways again and again. These are points of interest, not calls to action. Green areas started to appear on the screen. In the past, these moments matched the start of more confident upward movements. I took note of it. Even after a drop, a new move can begin, but it's better to watch how it unfolds rather than rush it. If you are still here, you're definitely interested, which means we can go further. In our community, everything is built on one rule. No complicated terms, no homework. I explain things clearly, members ask questions, and we work through situations together step by step. This is not a learn first, try later format. You can just watch, join the live sessions, ask what you want, and slowly get into it. If you want to try, use the link in the pinned comment. You can join anytime. The line approached the lower boundary again, but didn't go any further, as if it met invisible support. These moments often signal a pause in the decline. If the price freezes at the same point and doesn't move lower, it might hint at stabilization. It's useful to notice that. After a long decline, the chart started to rise. It looked like a change in the background, like the sun breaking through after a long cloudy day. The first upward move after a big drop is always interesting. The key is to observe it calmly and without rushing. Before this, the chart moved almost in a straight line and then suddenly dropped. It looked like a return to a previous pattern. A sharp move after a pause often makes you wonder, has the old dynamic returned? Again, we see the chart hit its ceiling but failed to break through. It looked like hesitation and doubt. When the chart repeatedly fails to go higher, that can be an important moment. Not a time to action, but for reflection. The chart briefly paused, then continued to fall. The pattern looked familiar. Things are developing just like before. If the move continues in the same direction after a break, it's something to factor into your observation. After a short pause, the chart moved back to where it had been. It seemed like the line was just continuing its behavior. Sometimes nothing really changes, even when it feels like things are slowing down. In these moments, it's especially important not to rush or jump to conclusions. And remember, this is not a recommendation, it's just one way to think while looking at your phone screen. Any decisions are yours alone, and it's essential to consider the risks. Analyze calmly and consciously. What do you think? You've shown interest, you stayed with me, and I appreciate it. Trading is not about quick results. It's about consistency, observation, growing your understanding, and also about being part of a community, not fighting the market alone, but walking the path alongside others. In my community, I try to create just that space where you can be beginner, ask questions, observe, and grow at your own pace. I'm personally involved. Live streams, breakdowns, discussions, this is real dialogue, not just content on the other side of the screen. If this approach resonates with you, check out the pinned link. No pressure, just a step toward a process that's already helped many people feel that trading is something they can understand. Thanks for your time and attention. Hope to see you soon.